You are the victim of vision went dark. I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. Afraid to slip my mind. Yeah, right. Or rather, you knew all along and only letting it slip down. It's convenient, pain. Power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers. Huh? There was a blackout there? There was a blackout there, wasn't there? Was a blackout there, was there? Well, now, that explains everything, does it not? What do you mean, your benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us, if you would. The blackout occurred when the accused and the victim were facing one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought his weapon down on the victim's head. Really? Makes perfect sense, your benevolence. The victim was struck after the lights went out. Makes sense, in a way. The depth of your insight is awe-inspiring, your benevolence. Give her a hand, everyone. How long are you looking for us? I want to leg long for two. Don't worry, things are with you. Enough pause, you flatter me. Now, your benevolence, in light of this new information, is of course, I will alter my insight. Insight revised. And then safely assumed the accused struck the victim a moment after the blackout began. The song is the same way the victim heard. Speakers, somewhat from an inconsistency. Trash. At least I was able to draw out some new info. And with the new information comes a chance to find new inconsistencies. Now to compare the insights with the vision again and see what else I can dig up. Obviously. Heard practice one of the temple speakers. Just solemnly paralyzed. I was in pain. Pause that instant. I'm not looking for. How do I present? Oh, that's right. Objection! Yes, I finally found it. It's the gaping hole I've been looking for the whole time. Your benevolence, as impressive as your spiritual communication power, is not infallible. You never know when to stop talking, do you? I hope you realize your words are insult to all adherents of Quranism. In defense, watch what you say. Don't mind that tongue of yours, you won't have it. of the mind. It's certainly not my intention to insult spirits, mediums, but maybe I'm not the one who needs to learn when to stop talking. What malarkey? I believe you said a few moments ago there was a blackout. The victim could hear the song sounding thanks to the temple's speakers. But however, how do you hear when there's a blackout? Explain. The victim could hear the song even after the power went out. Aha! Gotcha! Contradiction of facts can only mean the song sounding was not coming from the speakers. Mr. Ruler was not. What? Impossible! What are you saying? That's the song we heard was coming directly from the performance hall? That's exactly what I'm saying. The only possible explanation. The scene of the crime is nowhere near the performance hall. Sure. Right. The song couldn't make it all the way to the treasure room. Not unless it was right. It was the stairs next to the performance hall. You mean to say that's right? Yes, the treasure room was not the actual scene of the crime. It must have been somewhere else, somewhere closer to the performance hall. What? You can't be serious. He is. There is a glaring contradiction in the claims of her benevolence in the prosecution. Therefore, the defense insists that this case be thoroughly re-examined. What? No. This is unprecedented. And my inconsistency in everyone else's insights unbelievable. Heed not his forked tongue, your majesty. These are but the claims of a corrupt lawyer, a feeble ruse from a feeble mind. But the contradiction revealed by the defense is undeniable. We cannot just turn a blind eye to it. The defense assertion is, in the end, meaningless. The accusation of the murder turned out to be different. It doesn't change the fact what we see of the murder, the moment of the murder. Indeed, the accuser is standing right there in front of the victim. Furthermore, the murder weapon remains raised over his head, inside still sand. I hate to admit it, but she's right about that. The seance vision still marks the situation looking really grim for life. Close one. I doubt even that has contributed an explanation as to why. The accuser has his hands over his head. While the defense dares to dream of making it out this nightmare alive. You what? You still insist on trying to tear down my insights, do you? You better be prepared to back up your claim. Remember, what will happen to that tongue of yours if we find you are just wagging it? Of course I can back up my claim, just as soon as I think of something. Don't worry, I should back Phoenix. You appear to be fully prepared, defense. As the embodiment of this court, I give you permission to try and prove your claim. As long as you're willing to stick your life on it. I concur, your majesty. Last time. Prepare for the tongue shears. Chop chop. Tongue shears? Chop chop. Yes, let's have the bailiff fetch them. You're gonna cut his tongue? I saw a suitable pair in the basement. Chop chop. Stop. I hear that lying lawyers have several tongues to spare. I'm sure he wouldn't miss one. Hex, these people are actually serious. I'd rather attach to my tongue. Think, Phoenix, think! Other than to raise a weapon, but hands. Have his hands up. Flashback. Wait. That's it. So that's why. Because he was being... Of course. The reason the defense had his hands over his head could be explained by something in that crime photo. This rings right over his head. Over his head. The gun. Pistol itself. the seance vision, I witnessed the defendant raise both of his hands over his head yesterday. You did? Where did you see such a thing? And the police had their guns trained on him as they made their arrest. Aha, you say? The victim was a security guard, and an armed one at that. The defense proposed that the victim had pointed his fire on Alibaba. And that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air. Of course! I don't believe it. That's right, Phoenix. Who would have thought the seance vision could be interpreted that way? It's not possible. It can't be. We're close. Not bad for a total knockout, but we're not done yet. After that, Lord Death will go against our benevolence. But on the traitor snake, Dukirk, traitor snake, Dukirk, who's that? Dukirk. No, I can't believe it. A contradiction in one of my insights. That's right. There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it. Sorry, your benevolence. I won't accept it either. Because against all these thoughts, I could throw in the jail immediately for let's say majesty. What? Yeah, you said it. Throw him in jail. But he just proved a contradiction. Especially evidence. These people are definitely not my fans right now. Not yet, at least. That's right, exterminate him. Light! Order! Peace! Give me peace! In this case, peace. I said peace! Now, everyone please calm down. Is he? Your Majesty, please assign this black attorney a suitable punishment. On the contrary... he cannot. No, I cannot charge him with let's say majesty. What? But why, your Majesty? He was simply following the proper procedure for defending the accused. There's nothing unlawful about that. That's right, there isn't. But your Majesty, don't you want to wrap this trial up quickly? Why don't you just give in your verdict? Then you can go home and make it up to your wife. We cannot end this trial now. Not when we just learned new information about the case. What? Your Majesty, not you too. You would honestly entertain the idea that my eye contains contradiction? Truly, it is shocking. In the 20-plus years since the D.C. Act, when such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I did not want to believe it either. But with his life on the line, the defense pointed out inconsistency, and it is our duty to denies it to the satisfaction of the law. You dare go against the royal priestess, you non-believer? No, she still believes. My faith is as strong as ever. I have a duty to make a fair ruling of this trial. If you insist on interfering with that process, your benevolence, I'm afraid I must relinquish your removal from this courtroom, royal priestess or not. What? I'll have you know. Your benevolence. Do not defy the judge. I acquiesce this in this, your benevolence. That's right. If looks could kill that one, definitely would. I won't forget this offense, barbed head. I do not admit defeat. I won't. Bailiff, please see her benevolence out. Thank you. Every time we face due retribution in the Twilight realm, the demons they'll pluck the barbs right off your stupid head. Ha 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 ha. I hope your suffering will be super duper painful. And I hope they throw you into a burning fire, and that's enough of that. I Right, she's still a teenager after all. Of course she is. Emotional. Defense, Mr. Light. Wright. Phoenix Wright. That's right. Ministry Phoenix Wright. Of course, Mr. Wright. My apologies. Well, now that we have this newly uncovered fact, just we proceed with the arguments. Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes. But do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean I trust you completely. Understandable. I'll be keeping a closer eye on you. Don't even think of him lying in this court. Of course, why would he be lying? But I understand, Your Majesty. Maybe now we can finally run a real trial. Argument, Your Majesty. Well, very well, accept your challenge. What's with him? Oh boy, he's got something else planned. Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just too hilarious. What's so funny, Mr. Payne? The defense still doesn't get it. The truth he unearthed is going to bury him in his case instead. What do you mean by that, prosecutor? Oh, wait. Don't tell me it was irrelevant to the case. I told you, it's chief prosecutor. Yes, because that's the point to focus on right now. The defense is digging its own grave. Consider this, Your Majesty. Why would the victim, a security guard, point a gun at the accused because he stole the treasure? Oh no. What have I... Oh indeed, because the accused was about to commit a theft. Oh, yes, but that's not good. It's no logical explanation. What? That does sound pretty logical, actually. But it doesn't help the accused situation at all. If anything, it makes him look even more guilty. Out of the frying pan into the fire. I have to agree. Allow me to spell out this truth the defense didn't bother to think through. Mr. Roy came across the accuser just as he was trying to steal the treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accuser, and just when the power went out, the accuser murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure room. That's a possibility. A hand truck for moving heavy objects around was stored in the treasure room. The accuser could have easily moved the body with that. Cowards, after all that hard work to knock down those insights, he still got to do with the prosecutor. Back to the old familiar corner once more. Wait, do you have a rebuttal? To say here, no. I'm drawing a total blank here, can't object to that. Hope you're ready to climb that scaffold. I asked you a question, defense. Answer. How do we answer? The boss holding me for treasure. Temple's better answer him. But I've got nothing. I can't think of any grounds for an objection. The thing to do at this point is ask the defendant himself what happened. But I don't know if other people will cooperate with me or not. Ivan. So here, yeah. Will you tell us what really happened? Yes or no? You don't have to say anything, accused. Fall for the evil trap and you only dirty your own soul. Objection! But you have to tell me the truth. I can't help you unless you do. Honest, the truth will set you free, dude. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry. Why? Why won't you trust me? Is this it? Is this the end for both of us? What have I done wrong? Maya, I'm sorry. Don't doubt it, right? What would Mia do in this situation? I'd never met a real lawyer before. Everybody always told me they're bad people. I hope dirty criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me, would actually believe in me, would risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it. Alibi. You're saying so. That's why I lied, to try and save myself. You can't save yourself. if you don't tell the truth. I'm not going to lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, then I'm going to believe in you too. That's the spirit. What? Allow me. Flash, really, to explain. Finally. Now we're talking. Time to finally get to the bottom of things. To be honest, I went to the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box. Even though the temple told you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it. Yes, I'm sorry. Zoe even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful, the way it glows in the dark. I couldn't help myself. Wait, it glows in the dark? That's a new feature. That's right, it's covered in something called fluorite that makes it glow. It's absolutely breathtaking. It really is a shame they don't put it on display for the public. Imagine how many people would go in late hours to tell what they did. If only he applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier. Treasure box updated. Guns were still enclosed in the dark. Here's what really happened. On the day of the incident, I was taking my way to the treasure room again. But then, I ran to Mr. Roll and I reached stairs. So those were not the treasure room stairs in the seance vision? Of course not. They were the great stairs that connect to the hallway. Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs. Temple diagram added to the court record. All of a sudden, Mr. Owen drew his gun and threatened me with it. Here's what happened afterward. My hands up. Mr. Owen, he acted so scary. For some reason, he had this scarf over my mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all. Just then the power went out, so I took the chance to hightail out of there. I ran for my life. Even now, when I try to think back on it, all I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Owen's eye. That must have been when I dropped the notice scroll, of course, which means someone else brought it to the treasure room over Mr. Owen's body. But who? Did Mr. Owen say anything to you when you ran into him on the stairs?